For one of our projects with a Freerunner, we needed a gimbal system with a light camera. We've chosen 2 different gimbal systems, which we will test under real shooting conditions. By the end of the day, we'll have a short film starring Freerunner Ruben, and we'll also hopefully know which system best meets our needs. For further information, click the I button in the upper right corner. And here are our contestants: KMTV came single and DJI Ronin-M. First competition: assembly. How long does it take until the system is ready to go? The Ronin-M requires you not only to balance the camera manually, but also to calibrate it using the DJI app. This takes some time. When it comes to the cam single, all you need to do is the balancing of the camera, and that's it. According to the manufacturer, you can start using the cam single immediately, as the presetting should meet your needs. So, this doesn't take much time. We're using the same camera for both systems, the Panasonic GH4 and a 12 to 35mm lens. Second competition: parallel tracking shot. Let's do something easy to begin with. Both our cameramen are shooting the same scene in order to make a fair comparison. So this one is the take where we use the Ronin-M. Now the cam single. Both gimbals appear fairly steady. There is no big difference here. Third competition: panning. The problem with using a gimbal is that the system will initially countersteer this particular move. With the Ronin-M, you can adjust the panning speed and response time by way of the DJI app, so that the system knows when panning or tilting happens intentionally. This feature helped our cameraman to keep our Freerunner in the frame. When it comes to cam single, it was difficult to get the panning right, as the system works with a pre-installed panning time and immediately tried to correct the cameraman's movement. We noticed that the recording wasn't steady. According to the manufacturer, this can be eliminated by using a workflow which can be found on KMTV's website. Fourth competition: coffee break. You need both your hands when using Ronin-M. Well, most of the time. You always only need one hand when operating cam single. Fifth competition: confined spaces. How can you shoot if there is not much space for the cameraman to do his work? And how can you film properly when you're walking with your back to the actor? Although you have to hold Ronin-M awkwardly with both hands, it'll provide you with a steady shot. You'll need a couple of attempts to get it right. Cam single's big advantage is its size and that it's easy to operate. You can hold the handle with both hands, making it easy to maneuver along the narrow passageway. The unsteady image is due to the settings, which have not been properly adjusted. Sixth competition: between takes. Putting the camera down to talk to the director is not easy when working with Ronin-M. Most of the time, its stand is somewhere else. Cam single comes out top once again, as long as you've got the mini foldable stand. Seventh competition: the arc shot. Now it's all about a steady arc shot, which always poses a challenge. We found out you need lots of practice. And yet, it's no problem for either stabilization system, as long as you keep the actor in the middle of the camera display. In order to achieve this, crosshairs on your camera's display or monitor help. Eighth competition: choreography. The challenge was to follow Freerunner Ruben, to overtake him and then to run parallel to him. As it is quite difficult to control your speed, operate a camera and hold the gimbal in the right position, we came up with the idea of using a wheelchair. While the assistant steers and controls the wheelchair speed, the cameraman holding the gimbal can concentrate on shooting. Using cam single, We start this scene with a tilting of the camera from the ground up to where Ruben is already running. It would have taken many more takes without the wheelchair. Our conclusion. Both gimbals showed their strengths and weaknesses during the tests. In the end, it's down to each individual case of what you're filming. If weight and size don't matter, Ronin-M will deliver steadier images, and the app allows for a variety of adjustments. Cam Single is smaller and lighter, and you won't need another person's help. In case you're all alone up in the mountains, that's the system you should opt for. For our particular project, we've decided to use DJI Ronin-M.